Hi Aries, I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know about, including a list of the card decks that I've used for your reading, then you can find all of that information and so much more in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please do remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force anything to fit. Okay, this might not be your story at all, and it could be in relation to someone else entirely different that your Aries is dealing with. And equally, Aries, you take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't. Okay, now with this being the beginning of the month reads, I do try to avoid love and romance because those readings are mid-month reads. However, if it shows up in your reading, then of course, yes, I will address it. Okay, especially if it's the dominant theme of your general life reading. Aries Collective, please, for June. Okay, so your oracle deck that I'm starting your reading with, it's a brand new deck that I've just got in. It's called the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and it's by Alberto Villaldo and Colette Baron Reed. And I absolutely adore Colette's work. She is absolutely amazing. Right, so your strongest energies for the month of June, Aries: deep diver, diving into a task, and jeweled web, connectivity. So we'll start off with this one, deep diver. Now this one has got the vibe of the Fool to it. You know, it's kind of that taking the roll of the dice, taking that dive, taking that risk. I do get the impression, Aries, that you're going to find yourself very, very busy throughout the month of June, and this feels more to do with your day-to-day life, your career for some of you. There's something risky that you're doing, but you're not going to shy away from the challenge as well. It's like you're just going to dive straight in, make the best of your situation. And I do get this vibe of enthusiasm with it as well. You know, it's like you kind of know that what you're doing is a wee bit dangerous, but that's not going to stop you. And for some of you, it could be like a really surface level energy as well. But this could be, for a small handful of you, some of you might have recently taken up scuba diving or recently retaken up scuba diving, you know. It's got that exploration vibe of seeing what else is out there, seeing... it's kind of like exploring uncharted depths, seeing pieces of the world that usually are hidden away from human eyes. You know, it's very mysterious, it is very deep. But the main message that I get with this one for you, Aries, it is about you're taking a risk with something, and you're really embracing an opportunity as well. Your next card out, the jeweled web, connectivity. So this one gives the impression about thinking big, thinking really, really big. It's understanding that everything is connected. So it's you connecting your subconscious to the world at large, if that makes sense. So it's like you're not keeping yourself restricted, you're rejecting rigidity, and it ties in really, really nicely with this deep diver, really nicely, because it's like you don't know what the outcome's going to be, but in your heart it's like, I'm going to enjoy the journey anyway, come what may. Come what may, I'm just going to enjoy the journey. And understanding that you're not expected to have all of the answers all of the time, and that's not going to be possible anyway. You're unsure about how this is going to turn out, but right now, especially throughout the month of June, you're actually okay with that, because there's this vibe of being about the journey and not the destination with this jeweled web card. Okay, so we are going to start pulling your tarot, and we'll take a closer look into what's going on for you. How are others seeing Aries at this time, please? How are others seeing Aries? Okay, right, so you got the King of Swords, that's Aquarian energy. Ace of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Knight of Coins, Virgo. And the Seven of Cups is Scorpion. Okay. Any of the zodiacs that I shout out, by the way, you could be dealing with any of those signs, or equally you could have those placements somewhere in your own chart. Okay. It's useful information for some, but others maybe not so much. Right. So right now, the way that others are seeing you, they're seeing with this newness, Ace of Wands, that's the spark, the fire in your soul, the inspiration, passion, creation. It can be adventure as well. And with it being teamed up with the King of Swords, it is a strange combination, because they're quite opposites to each other. We're seeing someone around you, Aries, has understood that whatever risk you're currently taking, you're not doing it completely without any kind of information, because the King of Swords, I mean, kings are literally all about knowledge and wisdom. So you've done your research, basically. Whatever this is pertaining to, you've done your research, and you genuinely do feel like the odds are in your favour, and that's why you're taking this action now. Someone around you is seeing that you're being very brave as well with this Ace of Wands. This carries the vibe of you following your dreams, but you can do it because you've already done the things that you had to, and now you can go off and live your dreams. Okay, why the King of Swords, please? Okay. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Sun, Leo, and the Five of Swords, Aquarian. Okay, so I was asking, why are others seeing Aries as this King of Swords energy at this time? And the answers come out because you're basically, I'm going to say it as I see it with this combination, Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Swords, because you're sick and tired of putting up with others' bullshit, basically. You're leaving drama behind. You're leaving individuals who seek or create drama. You just want a quiet, peaceful life, you know. You're not wanting associated with any of that really crappy mindset that certain individuals seem to think is acceptable to have. You know, the type of individual where if there is no drama around them, then they'll go out and actively seek it or create it. You're done with dealing with those types of individuals. It's just not your cup of tea, should we say. So you doing something brand new. You're doing what makes you happy, which is very, very wise. And yeah, you're just sick and tired of putting up with this Six of Swords, Five of Swords BS. Okay. Some of you could be leaving a workplace that was full of drama and chaos as well. The other two cards that came out with you, how others are seeing you at this time, Knight of Coins and the Seven of Cups. So I get the impression with this particular combination that someone's watching you, Aries, and they're actually admiring you for your bravery and for your tenacity. They're kind of wishing that they could do the same as you. They've also seen that you've put a lot of thought into this as well. So this risk, as I say, you're not doing this new thing completely without any kind of information. You're not doing it off a whim, basically. You've definitely taken your time, you've done your research, and it's like, you can just feel it in your guts that you're doing the right thing by rejecting this crap, whatever it was that was going on, and moving towards something that really does fill you with joy and excitement and hope as well. A lot of hope. The one who's admiring you is like, yeah, do you realise, Aries, that the world has literally just opened up to you? It's a nice energy. It's really, really nice. Okay. What are the outside influences affecting Aries, please? The Five of Cups. Mars in Scorpio energy. Yeah. They regret it now. Whatever it was that's happened with the Aries, someone's regretting it. That they're regretting the part that they played in basically pushing you away. With that Five of Cups, you then have the Six of Wands reversed, that's Leo energy, and the Palace of Swords reversed. So it's a difficult one, because it's such a difficult energy. The Palace of Swords, when it's upright, is an environment, because these are more about environments, the Palace cards. An environment that provokes deeper thinking, an environment that really holds to high esteem the ideas and intellect of others. Now, when it's in reverse, it pertains to chaos, arguments, a clash of ideas, constantly being at loggerheads with somebody, an environment that is really grossly unhealthy in reverse. It can pertain to really harsh judgments that go on with that environment, really harsh communications. Someone could be very aggressive, very focused on conflict and causing anxiety for everybody else. It's a really icky place to be, and it did come out with the Six of Wands reversed. Now upright, traditionally this would be the Lord of Victory. Okay, with it being an upright, I do get the very strong impression, Aries, whatever this environment was that you're removing yourself from and following your dreams now instead, I see that there was a very narcissistic individual. I'm careful about using that word because it is quite overused in your reading. It's very, very appropriate, really appropriate. This is a dangerous individual that was in your environment. Very dangerous. Massively selfish. Their opinion was the only opinion that mattered. Everybody else was always wrong. They were always in the right, and that they would never see reason, that they could never see beyond their own scope of vision. And trust me, their scope of vision was very, very limited, to keep things polite. With this Five of Cups, they're now, since you're picking yourself up and relocating from whatever this is, they're sitting there feeling really, really sorry for themselves, and they're actually telling themselves, but I did my best, I tried my hardest. I try to do the good thing for everybody else. Why is it always me that ends up the victim? You know, it's very sort of me, me, me. And again, that kind of attitude on a person, whether it's familial, friendship, love, romantic, workplace, any kind of situation in your life, those individuals that carry those attributes are really such a huge turn off for you, because you don't deal with individuals like this. They're very closed-minded, but very opinionated, and again, it's like they're trying to flex their muscles, shall we say, while they've got no authority. You know, they've got no substance to them. Okay. What's being hidden from Aries, please? What's being hidden from Aries? Thank you. Oh, okay. The Eight of Cups, and it came out off balance, so that's Pisces energy. Okay, that's being hidden. The Five of Coins is Taurus energy. The Ten of Coins is Virgo, and Death is Scorpion. Ah, right. For some of you, this could well be about a family situation. In the what's being hidden is really, really specific. Okay, so this hidden message is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, right? Maybe a tiny, tiny handful of you. So there's something here, Aries, to do with a legacy, something that someone else has left behind. So it's like a will or something. And someone else, and I think it could be you, Aries, you have been basically done out of what you were due to receive, right? And that there was some kind of trickery or thievery that took place with what you were supposed to get. You only received half of what you were supposed to get. Okay, and for some of you, again, that's not going to resonate for all of you, because it's a very, very specific message. Someone has absolutely been done out of what they were supposed to receive. Cross watches, remember, it's switchable. Okay, you can switch the placements if you feel it resonates for you. It's not great. Is really, really not great. And it's even actually showing me that somebody within your social circle, Aries, knew about this, that they knew about the whatever it was that was about to happen, and they didn't say. That they were actually in cahoots with whoever it was that was the whoever was in charge of the papers, like, is it the executor of the will or something? Someone was in charge of who should have got what, and there was a couple of individuals that were conversing with each other and plotting, basically, about how they were going to do you out of at least half, if not more, of what you were supposed to get. Okay. All right. We'll move on from that one, okay, because that was really, really specific. What's the possible outcome here, please, for Aries? Possible outcome. Okay. Two of Wands, Palace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and Justice. We like seeing justice in the possible outcome. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so your Two of Wands is Aries energy, and the Palace of Cups, obviously that's about emotions, family as well, connections. It's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So your outcome here, Aries, is, do you know what you're actually going to do? And I do feel that for a lot of you, this is about your family origin. What you're going to do is you're going to reject those scheming individuals. And it's showing that you're going to be creating a family of your own with this Palace of Cups energy. Okay, because you understand that you cannot choose who it is you're related to through genetics. Okay, that's just sheer potluck. But you can choose your family. You can choose your family. You can choose those who are kind and loving and warm and safe. And you can create a family with those individuals. Your soul family. Family doesn't just have to be who you happen to be related to. Family, you can choose your family. And I see that a lot of you are going out and you're choosing a healthy family situation for yourself. You're building up your own family through good, decent friends. Some of you could be expecting your own children to come into the picture. It's really, really nice. The Four of Cups and Justice, so Cancerian and Libra. You might not see it coming with the Four of Cups. You might not even be expecting it, Aries. But justice will prevail. It absolutely will. And the right thing is going to be done in this situation, eventually. That's what it's showing me. So if you're wondering what to do with this awful, awful situation, for some viewers, I said it pertains to a will where you didn't receive what you were supposed to receive. You can contest that, and it's showing that you will come out on top and you will win. Okay, for those of you where this is about a workplace where they have done you out of your severance payment or something like that, or your pension, or anything along those lines, it's like your final payment, your final dues. Again, you can contest that and you will win. And I don't feel that you're expecting to win with this Four of Cups, but you will. You absolutely will. And that is a fantastic, brilliant, brilliant outcome for your reading, Aries. It's beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Temperance. It's Sagittarius energy. Listen, it's divine timing. That is divine timing. So you're being protected here, Aries. You're being well looked after. It doesn't feel like it right now, right? Because you're in the thick of it. And of course, it's not going to feel like you're being protected. Let me assure you that from what I have seen in this read, for those that this is resonating with, you are being protected. And all you have to do, Aries, is focus on this brand new journey that you've begun. Okay? Keep a hold of that hope that you've got and be patient. Aries, please. Thank you. Ooh, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. It says, I know that I'm headed in the right direction. Yeah. Trust in what you know. Okay. It says the situation is full of potential. Your dreams can come true and more effort is yet required. Keep moving forward. Absolutely. Keep moving forward. It's a beautiful, beautiful read for you, Aries. Okay, it's for Aries, please. Okay. Right. Ooh, so you've got owl spirits. Number 43, and it says, you see clearly now. Yeah, you do. You do see clearly. Okay. Right. So we'll do the usual rule of 3 with this card. We'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck. Your second message comes from your own intuition, and that's the most important message, okay, from while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from me. Right. Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness that we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you're receiving messages from all directions. Owl Spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all of your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you're sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust all of your senses. Intuition is real and it can provide the clarity that you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. Wow. So with this one, if you're feeling any kind of sensory overload as well, then it's okay for you to take a break, and it's okay for you to sit by yourself for a few minutes just while you gather your senses again. But this is all about, for some of you, I'm feeling foresight as well. It's kind of like you already predicted that this individual was going to do you out in the way that they have, and lo and behold, they did exactly what you knew that they would do, and now you're seeing them clearly for who they truly are, and not just for the facade that they put out into the world for everybody else. You know, you're not buying into this whole victim mentality thing that they've got on the go, because a lot of it, they're doing it to themselves. You know, a lot of this, oh, woe is me, why does everybody constantly attack me when all I try to do is the good thing, yada, yada, yada. Really? Well, is doing this the good thing? You know, I would disagree. I think most other people would disagree as well. But in their minds, they're the ones that are the victim in this situation. You're seeing them clearly now for everything that they are and everything that they represent. And you don't like it. And that's why you're disassociating from them and their selfish ways. Okay, right. Success and fulfillment in life rest on unflagging ability to get up, be ourselves, to chase our dreams with fire each day, to keep willing ourselves to the next level of presence and performance and potential. Wow, that's pretty much exactly what you're doing. We saw that right from the first card with the Deep Diver card, and it's there again. You have an unflagging ability to get back up when someone's knocked you down, and every time you get back up, it is like you're bigger and stronger every single time as well. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Wow. Wow. Fire, the element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion and positive transformation. I'm loving this read for you, Aries. It's absolutely amazing. It's like literally someone's tried to destroy you and they have failed. Like they failed spectacularly. They failed spectacularly. Oh. It's like someone has tried to completely destroy you and they have failed like in every which way possible. It's for Aries, please. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, I do have to give the warning. This is the Rebel deck. It's very rude and sweary. If you're not into that sort of thing, then you might want to stop listening now. Okay. Love. Get some, give some, it'll cheer your ass up. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body's pissed at you. Get some fucking sleep. You've been an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking in on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. And some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up, and don't let anyone else's issues fuck up your good stuff too. It's a really, really nice read, Aries. I would say congratulations is in order. I do believe that the last read we had for you was incredibly good as well. You've reached that turning point now, Aries, and your ability to give less of a shit about what others may or may not think about you is really paying dividends here. And I see that as a consistent theme in your reads, you know. It's just absolutely beautiful. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.